Hello everyone. Good morning children. Now, I'm your teacher Annalyn. Our lesson for today is about digital cyber literacy. Now, class, what is digital or cyber literacy? Digital literacy is an umbrella term for the ability to use computer and digital technologies effectively. Contrary to popular belief, being digitally literate is not tied to your age or job. Instead, it's all about the skills you need to develop, communicate, and thrive in the digital era. For example of digital literacy skills, using your phone to check emails, using an online search engine to find the answer to a question, using online search to complete a research project, creating an online profile on a social media platforms. These are the learning outcomes. Number 1 is to define digital cyber literacy and cyber security. Number 2, elaborate on your cyber citizenship. Number 3, determine, mitigate, and safety use of digital media. Number 4, identify common computer threats and corresponding fixing solution. Number 5, elucidate cyberbullying and cybercrimes.
Good morning, everyone. This is my topic, cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting systems, networks, and programs from digital attacks. These cyber attacks are usually aimed at assessing, changing, or destroying sensitive information, extorting money from users, or interrupting normal business processes. Implementing effective cybersecurity measures is challenging because there are more devices than people, and attackers are becoming more innovative. Here are some tips on how to protect yourself against cyber threats. 1. Monitor behavior on social networks before posting or uploading something online. Try to realize A. This need to be public, and B. It is worth the risk. Remember, not only what we share online is available to friends and family, but also to cyber criminals. 2. Keep devices safe. Protect your technology tools by installing antivirus software, a configuration of settings on the devices, and by completing software updates. 3. Understand now best use password. Password need to be complex and hard to guess, but can still be remembered. One strategy is passphrase, or password that comes from first letter of each word and the phrase. There is also a password manager app to help keep track of all the passwords. KeePass, which is free of charge. Importantly, do not use the same password for all accounts. Number 4, handle unsafe content. Know exactly how to respond or react to unsafe situations online, such as 1. Suspicious emails, 2. Pop-ups claiming that your computer is affected, and the last one, 3. Hit torrent sizes. Number 5, consider safety for the future. Take individual responsibility and using devices with an utmost care and critical thinking when online.
Cyber citizenship. Citizenship is a value that is now applied to a new medium, the internet. Cyber citizenship refers to being responsible using the internet. Doing online when no one is looking speaks about one's characters and morals. The power of this digital world is associated with responsibilities and consequences. Therefore, we can explore and navigate all available online. However, we should observe cyber citizenship or manners and etiquette on the web. Ways on how to be a good cyber citizenship. Number 1, be careful. Be careful of whatever you post online that could be visible to the public, even if on a private page through by a friend. 2. Let's talk. Talk and discuss. If you have a problem with someone, to go that person or an adult to help. Work it out instead of posting your expression online. Number 3. Be selective. Give out certain information only. Number 4. Don't answer question that makes you uncomfortable. Importance of the cyber citizenship. Number 1. It keeps the internet free from harmful statement. Number 2. Creates a culture of more reliable information. Number 3. It gives provisions for people to be given credit for what they have created. Number 4. More criminals or bullies can be caught when kids are honest and talk to adults. Number 5. It keeps information private. The 10 Commandments of the Teacher, Cyber Citizenship. Number 1. Thou shalt not post any personal matters, confidential information, and obscene picture and message online that can be accessed by students and parents. Number 2. Thou shalt not respond or thread to any personal message created by the student online other than those school-related. Number 3. Thou shalt not send or let your student access your phone. And number 4, thou shalt not post any social media account for whatever purposes the picture of student without their or their parents' consent. Number 5, thou shalt use concept and information from text and references without the author's citation. And number 6, thou shalt not give your email password to student. Number 7, thou shalt not express or sentiment, disappointment, and disagreement against superior, colleagues, students, and their parents using their social media account. 8. Thou shalt not use data from internet source in any documents like lesson plan, researches, and requirements without the consent of the author. Number 9. Thou shalt not give any information, data, or other information to anyone unless for specific purposes and given the consent. And last, the number 10. Thou shalt not post any student data publicly online, including academic ranking, school records, class outputs, and record of grades. By DeLeon, 2019.
Good morning, class. My topic for today is about internet safety. Internet safety is a way to be safe on the internet. It is a user's personal safety and security rights to private information and property associated with using the internet, including self-protection from computer crime. Being self-online, you have the knowledge to identify the potential risks and conscious of your personal security risks to private information and property in cyberbullying, texting, age-appropriate content, photo sharing information, online extortion, online exploitation, plagiarism, and copyright and virus protection. You should follow the guidelines the online safety place to prevent direct actions will not happen and each of us aware of how to use the internet responsibly. Speaking of guidelines, the online safety are number one, know the rest online. Talk to your teacher, parent about cyberbullying, online extortion and exploitation, etc. Number two, keep your personal information safe. Do not share your full name, location, or other details with people you meet online. Don't share your password with anyone. Number three, be kind online. Treat others the way you would like to be treated. If you see negative comments, don't react, report, block bullies from your account. Number four, don't download unknown files. They could contain viruses. Do not accept IMs, emails, or invites from people you do not know. This guideline is very important reminders to use nowadays to prevent our personal life safe, private, and etc., especially students using internet to safety. Always remember, think before you click.
Good morning, class. Our topic for today is about personal safety and threats. Personal safety and threats, it is the growth of the internet gave rise to many important services accessible to anyone with a connection such as digital communication. While it allows communication with others and it also being corrupted by maintenance uses to a bad intent. The following are common threats of personal safety. First is cyber stalking. Cyber stalking is can use using internet, cell phone, or any other electronic communication devices to stalk another person. Number two, cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is the use of electronic communication to bully a person, typically by sending messages or intimidating or threatening messages. Number three is online predation. Online predations are individuals who commit child sexual abuse that begins or takes place on the internet. Number four, sextortion. Sextortion is the act of threatening to show under or to show nude or explicit image. It is more common than you may think and case affecting young children, teens, and adults. Number five is offensive content. For content to be ruled obscene, it must meet a three-pronged test established by the Supreme Court. And it must appeal to an average person's prevent interest, describe sexual conduct in a paternity of offensive way, and taken a whole lot serious. Literacy, artistic, political, or scientific values. This topic is very important to us in order to aware of many threats in internet. Thank you.
My topic is about cyberbullying. So cyberbullying is a form of bullying or harassment using electronic means, usually among minors. So in a school setting, it has become increasingly common among teenagers, and it is aggressive, intentional act or behavior that is carried out by a group or an individual using electronic forms of contact. Repeatedly against the victim of cannot usually defend himself or herself. Teachers should be oriented and trained in handling bullying cases. In class, school should conduct student empowerment activities that can be engaged in by students, including bullies, to divert their attention and energy into something worthwhile. So cyberbullying has two types. So the first one is the internet trolling, and the second one is the cyber stalking. So that's it for today. Thank you.